Hey friends, Sue number 2, Thrift All. She had so many appointments this week and they were spaced out through the day today, so we stopped at thrift stores and we ran her errands and did some things, and as many times as she could beat me to the cash register, she paid for my stuff. So I'm going to call this Thrift Sue Haul number 2, Sue 2. Okay. Birkenstocks for grandbaby girl. Look at the pattern. They're leather, but they've got this multicolored metallic on there. Do you see the price? That's a good deal. That was a good deal. Just normal use, normal play wear on them. I don't know if she'll hit them this summer or next. I don't know, but those are adorable. Okay. And for a while, I have been admiring Sherry from Canterbury Cottage. She has the prettiest thing in front of her fireplace. Now, my little fireplace is just electric. It's just for looks. I mean, it does put out heat, but it's fake. But it's pretty. It's a pretty fake. And I noticed that Sherry from Canterbury Cottage had a pretty decorative thing in front of her fireplace as just a pretty screen, and I've had my eye out for one that's the right shape and size and everything. That is, look how cute. That's gonna be great. It was $8.99, but it came from the thrift store that every day has 20% off. So you know, it's $7.20, something like that. Maybe I'm getting better at math.
What are the gloves?
Gloves. Look around in the garage. Not sure where else gloves would be. Okay, so I can't wait to get that in place. That'll be fun. Okay. Also, that was Downtown Rescue Mission, Albertville. And so was this, and it was $3.49 but 20% off. And it's, did you find?
No.
Well, keep looking. This is one of those things that, you know, you put in a cabinet under, you know, it'll suspend itself from a shelf so that you can put smaller things up here. And my kitchen cabinets are so jam-packed that I feel like this is going to be of good use in some kind of way, on some kind of shelf. I don't know. But I'm gonna clean that up really good. It looks pretty dusty, like just use. But the good thing is, when you clean it up and it's brand new, after you clean it up, it's not brand new, but it's like it's brand new, and it's just a little tiny bit of cost, and it's a good thing. And I might not have ever thought about how much help that would give me in my kitchen until I just happened to see it at the thrift store. Said every hoarder ever, but I'm not gonna be a hoarder. I'm not. I watch episodes of Hoarder in order to shock myself into not letting things accumulate, because I don't want to be a hoarder. I don't want to be a stagnant pond. I want to be a flowing river where if things come into my home, they go back out of my home as well and go forward to other people who would enjoy them, need them, use them, you know, do something with them. Don't clog up the space you have to the point where you can't enjoy the space you have, because everybody has a limited amount of space, unless you're just you know, crazy rich millionaire who has tons of storage. And if that's the case, you probably don't go to thrift stores. But anyway, all right. Also from, this is from the Amazon Hope thrift store in Boaz, and I paid $4.50. It is hand tatted. It is a big square, and these are the old-timey romantic things that I love. I love to layer these little things up in all kinds of romantic and lovely ways. Totally love it. Okay. Also, not sure why I thought this would be a great idea, but I just could not resist it. First time opening. They have a room that has quilts and linens and stuff. And I didn't see a quilt today. Didn't see a quilt. You can't find quilts at giveaway prices just every day, you know. So I found this partially, well, it's mostly finished. Look, the hard part is all done. The only thing left is the background. Do y'all ever heard of needlepoint? This is needlepoint. And it has all 4 of the background color. And do we know anybody who has a rose room that has vintage floral things in it, that this would be adorable as a, I'm thinking, I mean, obviously you could do a pillow out of it, but I think I want to do the seat of my chair that I use at my sewing machine. That's awfully gorgeous. Okay, and it will be absolutely just the gentlest amount of non-stressful busy hands. I love non-stressful busy hands work, because when Ben watches TV, he watches different series and sports and things that I don't love, but I like to be next to him, and he likes for me to be in the room as well. So this is perfect for doing that. And it's been so long since I have done any kind of needlepoint. I'm going to have to YouTube it and get a little quick refresher tutorial on how to do it. It shouldn't be hard. I mean, it's just like up and down, up and down. Shouldn't be hard. I used to do cross stitch, county cross stitch all the time. Okay, this was from the Home Place thrift store. The one that I normally go on Friday and Saturday. But this was not Friday or Saturday, so nothing... This was not half price. No, I'm wrong. We did go to that one, but this actually came from Graceworks. And it's, oh, let's bust this baby open. I have never have I ever seen fake figs. I love figs in real life, you know. I love figs. Look at them. I think they're great. I think they're going to be so good. Look, that one even looks like it's getting a little too ripe. Look, they're big too. I wish I had some this big in real life. I love figs. My great-grandmother had a big fig tree in her backyard, and they had, oh, they probably weren't this big. They had pretty big figs on there. And I can remember when it was time, you know, when they got ripe, when it's time to pick them, going out there and being able to eat as many figs as I wanted. It's a wonder I didn't get sick, but I didn't. There's 6 figs. And they're so cute. I don't know. They're going to go in some kind of basket or something somewhere in my world. Somewhere in my world. Oh, and at Graceworks. Just a good pair of khaki, like knee-length Bermuda shorts, and a black knee-length skirt that does not have the skirt in it under it, but I've got the little undershort things that make any, they'll make any skirt or dress enjoyable, bearable, wearable. Okay, this basket, I love it. Look, it just has one handle. Oh, I can see where the other handle used to be. Well, maybe I'll take this handle off to match. Maybe I'll leave it just like it is. I don't know. You know, I could take this off and just do a couple of little rope handles that matched. That's what I should do. $5.99 at the Graceworks thrift store. Look at that pretty patina worn goodness under there. I don't think this is old by any stretch of the imagination. But I do think it's going to be awesome for keeping my doggies. If I keep a throw blanket or quilt or anything on the couch, just laying on the couch, my doggies will lay all over it until it smells exactly like my dog smells one day after a bath. My dog smells great on the day of a bath, and then instantly does not smell great anymore. Well, okay, so Ella got a bath yesterday, and today she still does smell good. But it hasn't been, it's been about 24 hours. So I'll report back to you and see. If y'all have some clues about how to get a dog to smell like they've had a bath for longer than 24 hours, do tell. Please let this girl know. Okay. Downtown Rescue Mission thrift store. This, I guess it's a planter. I love the wire cloche part of this. And what did I pay? Okay, $5.99, but 20% off. Well, this is a Sue haul. This is what Sue paid for me. She's too sweet to me. She's good to me. Of course, I mean, I got to tell you, we had a marathon day today. She had like 4 appointments, and we ran 4 errands, and then we went to 4 thrift stores. That girl can move. Okay, look, this was $6.99, but does that say $6.99? I think it does. Well, it's magic. I can now read. Yeah, it says $6.99, but there's a tear in the sticker. But green stickers were half price, so I paid $3.50, or Sue did. Look, and it might actually be a little bit old. Look, it's huge. It's huge. I've got a ceiling basket situation going on back in the Grandma Moser's room, and I haven't showed y'all that room in a long time. I'll update you. I'll update you soon, because I'm gonna put that that quilt, the yellow quilt from Chattanooga that had the girls on it. By the way, I can tell, even with no glasses. I mean, no glasses. I can tell that I have not one stitch of makeup on. This is the most natural possible. Okay, so that came from Graceworks thrift store. And oh, look, fossil purse, $10, leather, gorgeous, and it's the perfect crossbody length. And the little black one, I used it all in Chattanooga and around town, just, you know, since that time. For about a month I've been using it, and it's great. But I sized up to a bigger wallet, and so there's room for that wallet in the black crossbody that I paid $4 for, but there's room for almost 0 other things. I mean, I can squish my phone down in there too, but this will be nice to use as a convenient shopping, vacationing. I love the green. I'm not sure what that's showing. It's showing up a little more pistachio, but I think it's actually more of like an olive. It's a good color. I like it. It's great. $10. It's solid leather. It's not even stained. Oh, leather on one side and a braided fabric, webbed braided fabric on the underside, so that it doesn't slip off your shoulders. What an intelligent feature. You know, I got this thing about purses that slide off my shoulders. I can't tolerate them. Okay, have no idea if this works. 49 cents, but 20% off. It is a candle that needs some batteries. That is, looks like, what is that tree? Birch? Okay, you know, I recently in North Carolina got that little elf that's a candle hugger. That was what I had in mind when I saw this and got it. Okay. All right. This is an actual Cabbage Patch Kid. It's not, I don't think it's a vintage one. It's bald as it can be. I have my Cabbage Patch Kid from when I was a teenager, and my boyfriend that I dated bought me a Cabbage Patch Kid, and it is from the 80s, like from 1984. But this one is going to get a nice wash and some kind of clothing. Peter button. It's so cute. And 99 cents. My granddaughters You know, I got the, what's the girl from Aladdin? Whatever her name is. I got that doll. But you know, she's like a girl, grown-up woman play doll. And my little granddaughters, they need something that's swaddled up in a little receiving blanket. They needed something squishable and lovable. And I think, what's the best fun? It's when I find things like this and I clean them up and I get them ready and I just put them in the little toy box, or I've got a little suitcase now that they know that toys are in there, and they open it up. I love to watch them find, their faces are just amazed. Okay, so that's fun. I feel like there was something else breakable in this thing. Oh, no, look. This, I made a shadow box. I'm going to take all that business off. I just love the tiny birdhouseness of it. I've got a birdhouse that I recently, that's an ornament, and it would be cute as an ornament, I gotta say, but I want to put it in my shadow box next to a little fat bird. I think that'll be cute. And it was what? 49 cents, but 20% off. That's practically free, y'all. But you know, as tempting as it is to buy things when they're that cheap, I really don't buy it unless I can think forward enough steps to say, I will do this with it. I will enjoy it. I will use it. I do have a plan, and I won't just let it stay in a bag, in a corner, in a pile, in a room. I'm really trying hard not to do that kind of thing. All right. Also, at Downtown Rescue Mission, my uniform of the year and of the summer, okay, a little soft tiered dress. This is just the best. They're so soft. They're so soft and they're so loose. There's nothing binding about that. And this one actually is more fitted across the top, and then it flows, which that's the most flattering style that still feels like pajamas. But you can wear it in public. And that is my motto. Okay, another tiered dress. This is an Old Navy thin chambray denim. And this looks to be made for summertime with, look, it's the thing that's got, like, you know, that could go across. This, like, if I get a nice amount of sun at the beach, wouldn't that be nice? Oh, I didn't tell the prices on these. Let's see. This one was $6.29, but 20% off. And this one was $6.29, but 20% off. Okay. This is my favorite. And I meant to ask if they could discount it further because there's a teeny tiny little hole. Can you see it? It's little bitty teeny tiny. Honestly, I don't care, because it's not like I'm wearing this to be inspected for perfection somewhere. I'm wearing it for the enjoyment of it, and it takes all the pressure off of, oh my word, I hope I don't get a stain on this new garment. Because I'm telling you, I am bad to do crafting and get some paint on things when I shouldn't. But I have discovered that if I'll just put my kitchen apron on, that protects me pretty well. I'm trying to get in the habit of that because I like to do crafting at my dining room table. And the hook where I keep my apron in the kitchen is what? 5 feet from where I craft. Putting the apron on to try to save some of my clothes. But you know, an apron doesn't save your elbows and wrists and stuff. And I may or may not roll anything up. I don't know. I'm sure that I could do better and I could be a grown-up. Okay, so my exciting find of the day. How am I going to show this? How am I even gonna show this? Hold up. Uh-oh, losing my skeins. Oh, we went through this before. How do you pronounce it? Skeins? 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 I think it's skein like cane. I think I looked it up and said, okay, surely I can remember that. It's pronounced just like my name. Okay. Skein like a cane. Okay. Now, that's big. It'll just have to go right there. Okay. All right. I have probably, okay, I have 2 big, humongous suitcases, but let me tell you how long we've had them. rolling suitcases with a handle. They're black, and they've been all over the earth, all over the planet. They've gone through so many airports. Honduras, Ecuador, 2 or 3 times Ecuador. Just anytime we do a mission trip, anytime we go on a big family trip, and we got those before Joel was born, and he's 20. So, getting ready to go on the beach trip, I was like, I'll just take one of the good old Samsonite big old things. You know, they just never die. Maybe it's American Tourister, I don't know. But they've got all the airport stickers and tags and things all over them. So I thought, you know, I'm kind of going to just generally keep an eye out for, I don't want to pay really anything for a new suitcase because I have one that is functional. They still roll. The handle still smoothly goes up and down on those. I didn't have to get anything fresh, but I found something fresh. Let's see. Now, it does have a little bit of wear on the actual handle, and I think whatever little bits remain of whatever kind of surface was on that, I'm just going to keep going till it comes on off, and that's the only thing wrong with it that I could see. Okay, it was marked, you're like, woman, would you please just show the thing? I'm sorry. It was marked 15, but green tags at the home place were half price. So $7.50 for a Jessica Simpson suitcase. Okay, after I bought it, after we left everywhere that you know, that was near the thrift store. Okay, I had already looked on the inside, and it's got some accessories. But there's thrifted goods. My other purchases at this store are in there. So I'm just going to try to tell you about this, and then we'll dig down and eventually get to the accessories that came with this, because it has the matching accessories with it. And there's like 4 little things in there. But to my surprise, these are Merrill slides. They're not really my size. But these are brand new looking Merrill slides, and they are about a size and a half bigger than I would normally wear. So I haven't even put my foot in it, but I felt something odd after I left the store, and lo and behold, a pair of bonus shoes. I should probably go take them back. You know what? I will. I'll just go take them back and give them to them and say, hey, you didn't know that these were in there. Or if they fit, I'll go back and say, let me pay you for these, because they didn't know that they were still left in there. And, you know, I don't want to feel like a shoplifter or a sinner or anything bad if I were to wear them. I don't want to look at them and have a bad feeling every time I see them or wear them. I want to feel good about it. So I'm going to try these. Play the Jeopardy music. Yeah, they're a little too long. Okay. So I can take them. I've got a friend that wears this size. Maybe I'll give them to her or let her try them on. And the next time I'm in that thrift store, I'm going to give them money for these. I'm going to take a picture of them. If they end up fitting my other friend, I'll take a picture of them and say, these were in the pocket of a suitcase. I'd like to pay for them. Okay, so this suitcase. Okay, now I kind of want to. Okay, I'm silly with the suspenseful. Okay, but I don't want to show this one thing until we talk about the other things. Okay. Look at these very bright colored Enamelware metal cups. $2 each, not on sale. Friday and Saturday are half price days at this store, but I was there on a different day. I have no exact idea what I'm doing with these, except that I think they would be really cute fall and harvest decorations, and I think they're adorable, and even if I don't use them myself, they would be good to resell. I pick up very few things that think right off the bat, I know I'm going to resell them. What I do is, I think they're cute, and I'll use them. And if I use them and then don't think that I'll use them again another season, I'll go ahead and resell. Okay. This was $5, but it is Royal Staffordshire Avondale Ironstone by J&G Meakin, England. I don't see any chips. And you know I love blue and white. Chinoiserie. I love that name. Chinoiserie. It sounds special. Okay, so let's put that over to the side. Okay, pheasant. Watch over my chinoiserie. Alright, the other thing I found at that thrift store is, I think this is probably a comforter. But it's cotton canvasy type fabric, and it is Hawaiian, and I'm totally using it as a beach blanket. Totally using it as a beach blanket. And I also have, I ordered from Amazon because me and my sisters, we have texted extensively on the situation about how we're going to keep ourselves from sunburning and keep my 85-year-old mother from sunburning, because you know I don't want to be sunburned and we don't want her to get sunburned. And we're not going to stay out there for super long hours, but you know, some of us really love Lisa staying for hours and hours on the beach. So we wanted to make it so that there was shelter. And so I did find a little pop-up shelter that I went ahead and got, because I feel like it's also perfect for like babies when we do outdoor things and the babies need a shade. Because I'm about to have a new grandbaby in September, and it's a boy. So my two granddaughters are going to have a little brother.
Brother or sister?
Yeah.
Are you ready? You're having a brother.
Yeah!
You're gonna have a brother.
It's a boy. It's a
To which
boy.
Margaret reacted this way. She goes, She was really wanting a girl. Because, you know, girls want more sisters. They don't want little brothers. Okay, this was marked 14, but it was a green sticker, so it was half of that. It was 7, and I'm going to wash it all fresh. I mean, it smells a little bit like mothballs. So, not a bad smell, but you know, mothballs not my favorite smell. Okay, so now back to the suitcase. Because I'm going to finish with the suitcase, and then that thing that just whopped on the floor, I'll talk about that. All right, so we got the mystery bonus pair of shoes out. And the inside of this, I love the stripes. That's adorable. Okay, the accessories are laundry. Lord, that's not a bikini I would wear. I did wear bikinis like that a little bit. I think on my honeymoon is the only time I actually wore an actual bikini, because I was just too shy. But you know, I did it at my honeymoon. All right. The shoes bag. And these are drawstring bags, and they're kind of a, well, they're the same fabric of this, kind of a, you know, a vinyl-y, not vinyl, what am I saying? Nylon type, like an umbrella type fabric. And the other accessory bag looks like it is for toiletries. A little Jessica Simpson logo. And one that's maybe a little bigger, or are they the same size? I don't know, but I'm taking them and I'm using them. Yeah, we're going, there's 5 of us. Me and my 2 sisters and my sister-in-law and my mama. So there's 5 of us, and we're going to go in my new truck. And my truck has a lid, a bed cover that locks down. And we're going to try to limit ourselves to 1 Whopper suitcase apiece. But I mean, I think even if we had a Whopper suitcase in a small bag, and then our beach chairs, and then, you know, but, you know, it'll fit. I'm not worried. It'll fit. Okay, this is my last thing, and I have no idea of its actual value, but the value in my eyes is immense, because you know how I love old-timey things and actual old things. Okay, the sticker's not on there anymore, but it was $5. I do believe it's an actual painting because you can see the texture on the canvas, and it does have some damage. And y'all know what I'm going to say about that. I don't care. This is going to go in my rose room, I do believe, or my bedroom. I don't know. My sister, I sent a little video clip of this to my sister, and she said, "Oh, it looks like Lauren, my oldest daughter." I said, "Well, I just think she's beautiful." Now, look at the back. Got lots of information here. There's a date there. Can't be sure if that's like when this might have actually been painted. I don't know. And there's some other information, printed information there. 1909. I mean, I really don't know. I mean, the duct tape's pretty special. And I realize it's damaged. But I don't care. I like things that have survived, that have been through some things and are still, they still have a lot of value to me. Look at this girl's eyes. Just look at those beautiful eyes. And my daughter Lauren really does have beautiful eyes. All my kids do. They're just, you know, my favorite people are my children. Okay, this is pretty chippy. Like I said, I don't know about the authenticity, but there's some clues that make me think it is actually quite old. The little nails and the little eye hooks and this cord, all these things, and this, what kind of apparatus? That looks old-timey. I mean, that looks like ancient technique there for stretching the canvas. I don't know. Maybe I'll look up where the Antiques Roadshow is and bring this in to Antiques Roadshow. And if I get rich, you know, we'll all go to the beach together. We'll have some fun. But I'll do some research on this, see if I can figure something out. In the meantime, I have just a few days left before our beach trip, and I'm trying to make some videos that I can schedule to release while I'm gone. And I will be taking some videos while I'm at the beach, and I probably would have Wi-Fi to do a live, but you know, I would need to have the approval and consensus and blessing of all the people that are on our vacation, and I don't want to make anybody nervous. I mean, I can talk to y'all like I'm delusional. If I'm sitting here in my own house in my living room, it feels like I'm just talking to my friends, just like a group of 3 or 4 close friends. And it blows my mind sometimes when I realize that there's a lot of people that listen to the words coming out of my mouth, and Lord help me, let's let them be some worthy words. I hope that they are. I just yesterday rolled over to 2,000, I think I'm at 2,003 now, subscribers. That's so fun to me. That's exciting to me. I started this as a fun thing to do for my enjoyment, and it's been absolutely exciting to see people from all parts of the world. Dawn from UK, and let's see, Christine, whichever you go by. People who have been commenting and encouraging me from the start. Thank you so much, you people, you precious people. And it's very exciting to see a comment that says hello from the Caribbean, or, you know, that's exciting to me because, you know, I tend to think that my world is just Alabama. My world is just my children and my parents and my grandchildren, and, you know, my world is small, except that it isn't, because we can be connected in ways that we really didn't ever expect. And I think it's the greatest surprise and adventure that the Lord opened doors and allowed me to start my channel and do this without nervousness, because I don't consider myself a calm public speaker. There's been a few times at church that I have needed to speak in front of the entire church body and thought that I might pass out from nerves. I used to be on the praise team for many, many decades, was on the praise team, and now my daughter is the worship leader at my church. And I can sing in front of people, especially with a group. And I did get a little nervous if I was the one doing to do certain parts of the song, the verses or something by myself. That would make me sometimes a little nervous, but most of the time not, because normally when we're worshiping, I get so focused on worship that I kind of selfishly forget that anybody else is involved in worship. It's just me and God. And I love it like that. It's like the best feeling, the best communication, the best connection. You know, the Bible says that the Lord inhabits the praises of his people. And I feel like his spirit, who God is drawn to worship, drawn to the sound and experience of worship with his children. And that's very special. And I love that. So I did a lot of worship leading in my time, which was more about me and God and other people just joining me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, I'm on a tangent, but I hear my people coming in the door, so I'm going to let you go. And I hope you're all blessed. Love you. Have a great week, day, morning, evening, anytime.